All right, the next part of the pre-assessment analysis is to create an assessment exemplar. So I'm going to take the quiz that I plan to give to the students. I'm going to make sure I model, label, and solve all the questions using the Navigator strategies, but also looking at the strategies that the unpacking document wanted me to use. So I need to show some number lines and a place value chart to solve those problems. So I'm going to create the exemplar right now. So I've pulled up the quiz for NBT3. It's a 4-question quiz. Number 1 seems to be a fill-in-the-blank question. Number 2 is a multiple choice, select all that apply. That one will probably take a little bit of time for the students to complete. Number 3 and 4 are both multiple choice as well, so I'm going to start looking at this quiz and take it using the strategies from the unpacking document and our Navigator strategies. Alright, I've just finished my exemplar. Again, here's my quiz. It had 4 questions. It took a while to get all the strategies on the exemplar that I wanted to show, but it wasn't too bad. My first question shows the strategy number line, finding the midpoint and following the Navigator strategy of BASE, which is break down the problem, analyze, show the model and label it, and then explain. Here's my second question. Again, I'm using the number line and finding the midpoint. Looking at question 3, this is where I started using a place value chart in addition to a number line to kind of break it down into smaller numbers. So when I was rounding to the hundreds place, I was only using a number line between 700 and 800. Full explanation, and then number 4, drawing out a picture. Again, using a number line and the midpoint. I think that's going to be the biggest help for the kids to fully understand why they're rounding. Again, we have a chant for it, but that's just memorization. So I really think that the number line is really going to help them find a midpoint between 2 numbers, and then students will really understand why it's being rounded to one number over another. Alright, I'm done with my exemplar, so I'm going to cross it off on my pre-instruction analysis. The next part says, have you accounted for multiple strategies? I definitely did that. I have a number line, I put a place value chart on there, some multiple strategies to help the students.